very much. It's a wonderful opportunity to speak, to connect, and speak to discuss Bhagavatam with all of you devotees. So I was wondering why everybody is chanting. Because I thought before this class you chant. Then Mataji told that this is Bhagavatam class after this your japa morning japa. So then because I am not used to give classes to uh, US, and because I do local programs, so today Hari Gopal Prabhu told me. So, so it is wonderful that you all have come and you were chanting very sincerely. I'm very grateful for welcoming me and giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much, Matajis and Prabhujis. I welcome everybody. Hare Krishna. So, Mataji, how does the flow go? Generally, means usually as the Bhagavatam class goes, is it like that only?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, what will be the duration? Half an hour to 40 minutes? Or
You can speak maybe until 8:10, 8:15, and after that, question answers. Whatever
8?
time you want to cover, Prabhu, that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
Because I am having my one online session at after 1 hour, like it is 4:55 here.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so I'll be available with you people for around 40 to 45 minutes. So maybe
Okay.
30 around half an hour I can take the class, and 10 to 10 minutes we can keep for question answers.
Sure, Prabhu. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for this was very last minute for you. Really appreciate.
No problem. Thank you. Hari
Dandavat
Gopal,
Pranam.
Hari Gopal Prabhu is my batchmate, and I was with him for 6 7 years. So I have to follow his instruction. He has been my closest friend in the ashram. So and still continues to be a very close friend. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, we are very fortunate, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Hare
Dandavat
Krishna.
Pranam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Om
Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम
Om
नमो
Namo Bhagavate
भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirai Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatir Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Shri Govindaya Namo Namah. Hare Krishna. So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuran, uh, Canto 8, Chapter 18, entitled Lord Vamandev, the Dwarf Incarnation. Text number 1. Shri Shuka Uvacha Itham Virincha Stuta Karma Virya Pradhu Pradhur Babu Vamrita Buradityam Chaturbhaja Shankh Gadabja Chakra Pishangavasa Nalinayate Kshana. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravindra Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation goes as Shukdev Goswami said, after Lord Brahma had thus spoken, glorifying the Supreme Lord's activities and prowess, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is never subject to death like an ordinary living being, excuse me. I'll read the translation again. Sukdev Goswami said, after Lord Brahma had thus spoken, glorifying the Supreme Lord's activities and prowess, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is never subject to death like an ordinary living being, appeared from the womb of Aditi. His 4 hands were decorated with a conch shell, club, lotus, and disc. He was dressed in yellow garments, and his eyes appeared like the petals of a blooming lotus. Purport: the word Amrita Bhu is significant in this verse. The Lord sometimes appears like an ordinary child taking birth But this does not mean that he is subject to birth, death, or old age. One must be very intelligent to understand the appearance and activities of the Supreme Lord in his incarnations. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 4.9. Janma karmacha me divyam evam yo veti tatvata. One should try to understand that the Lord's appearance and disappearance and his activities are all divyam or transcendental. The Lord has nothing to do with material activities. One who understands the appearance, disappearance, and activities of the Lord is immediately liberated. After giving up his body, he never again has to accept a material body, but is transferred to the spiritual world. Tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti. So Arjuna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam परिजना सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत श्री राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कंचन गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पद्रुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यं गुरुवाय गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालय कृष्णाय कृष्ण तद्भक्ताय नमः। हरे कृष्णा दंडवत प्रणाम। We welcome all the devotees for this Bhagavatam morning Bhagavatam session. Morning for you and afternoon for me. So you are all welcome. Mataji, one question. Do you have daily classes given by Hari Gopal Prabhu or different speakers speak?
Prabhu, different speakers every day.
Okay, different speakers every day. Okay, great,
Yes.
Mataji. Fine.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhu.
So I'll read the translation and purport we'll discuss. Shukdev Goswami said, Lord Brahma had thus spoken, glorifying the Supreme Lord's activities and prowess, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is never subject to death like an ordinary living being, appeared from the womb of Aditi. His four hands were decorated with a conch shell, club, lotus, and disc. He was dressed in yellow garments, and his eyes appeared like the petals of a blooming lotus. Like Kunti Maharani also says in her prayers, Namo Pankaja Navaya, Namo Pankaja Maline, Namo Pankaja Netraya, Namaste Pankajangre. So Kunti Maharani, who is aunt of Krishna, so she is a great devotee of Lord Krishna, and thus Srila Prabhupada has written one book dedicated to her prayers, the prayers by Kunti Maharani. So Kunti Maharani's prayers are very powerful and worth meditating upon. Kunti Maharani describes the beauty of Lord Krishna, that your feet are like lotus, your navel is like lotus, your face is like lotus, and you are completely like lotus. So she describes Krishna's beauty in this form, in this way. Krishna is like a lotus, completely like a lotus. Like Rupa Goswami says that if you are too much attached to this material world, then don't go to the banks of Yamuna where that black boy is playing his flute, right? So because when you see the beauty of Krishna, all your attachment will go away, right? So you will be just attached and attracted to Krishna, who is the cause of all causes. So that is the beauty of Krishna. So we acharyas give analogies of comparison, compare Krishna with lotus or dark blue cloud. But acharyas also say at the same time, we don't have something better in this world which can be compared to Krishna, with which Krishna can be compared. The best thing is dark blue monsoon clouds or lotus flowers. But Krishna's beauty is much more than that. Krishna is much more beautiful than that. That is the beauty of Krishna, right? Krishna's every activity is beautiful. Krishna's every action is so encharming, right? Like we'll read this purport also. The word Amrita Bhu is significant in this verse. The Lord sometimes appears like an ordinary child taking birth, but this does not mean that he is subject to birth, old age, death. We are subject to birth, old age, disease, and death because we are conditioned souls, right? And so birth, old age, disease, and death, this can't be stopped unless we are liberated. This goes on. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jathare shainam. So again and again, this birth, old age, death, and disease is going on. We may be proud of our possessions, of our position, prestige, knowledge, high birth, high family, right? But we are humbled in this material world because we have to repeatedly go through the cycle of birth, old age, disease, and death. We have to go through the suffering of what is that? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Is it this? Is it same? Janma? Because generally I'm used to give classes in Hindi. After many years, I'm speaking in English. So when I was a brahmachari in GV, that time I would give class in English. But nowadays, all my online sessions and preaching programs, they all go in Hindi. So please excuse me if I stuck somewhere. So I mean to say that what the adi bhautik adhyatmik adi daivik klesh, the threefold miseries in this material world, they are for conditioned souls, not for the Supreme Lord. Krishna never suffers because he is above Maya. Deviyeshu gunamayi mama Maya dhurataya mameve prapadyante Maya metam tarantite. We are under the Maya. We may be very, very intelligent, very beautiful due to our past karma, but ultimately we have to understand that we are under the clutches of Maya. Many times we don't want to do some action which we are forced to do, because there are many factors which affect our action. Some of the factors are three gunas. We are under the mode of passion, ignorance, and goodness. We are under the mode of so by three gunas, Maya, the material energy, the illusory energy of the Lord controls us. Mam chayo vyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samati detan brahma bhuyayi kalpate. So unless we don't practice pure devotional service of the Supreme Lord, we cannot come out of the clutches of the Maya. We'll be dancing like puppets. Like the puppeteer makes puppets dance and the string is in his hands. Similarly, we are made to dance. Maya dakshena prakrite suyate sacharacharam hetuna anena kaunteya jagat viparivartata. Right? So, but Krishna, he is free. See, we are not free to choose our parents. Okay, I want to take birth in the family of Ambani. I want to take birth in the family of President of the US and many others. We don't have any free will to choose our parents, to choose which the place of birth. But Krishna has a free will. What is the proof? The proof is that the Kalki avatar who is going to come in the Kali Yuga, his place of birth is already decided in the Puranas. It is already mentioned because he is choosing them. He is not forced to take birth somewhere. It is his own free will. He is coming as an ordinary child. This does not mean that he is subject to birth, old age, disease, and death. What is the proof? The proof is when Lord Krishna himself appeared in Mathura. He first appeared in the heart of Mother Devaki. Sorry, in the heart of Vasudeva. And then from the heart of Vasudeva, he went to the heart of Devaki, then to the womb of Mother Devaki, and then he appeared as a Chaturbhuj, four-handed forms of Narayan. And Devaki and Vasudeva, they started worshipping Narayan. And then they said that we have done austerities for thousands of years, but not to see this, not to see this effulgent form of Narayan. We want to see you as a baby child, baby Krishna. We want to relish that loving reciprocation, that paternal love, the Vatsalya Bhav we want to enjoy with you. Then Krishna comes in as an ordinary child. So that shows Janma Karma Cha Me Divyam. Krishna's Janma and Krishna's Karma, they are both Divya, they are both transcendental. Or Krishna comes in the form of Lord Narsingha. He appears from the pillar out of his own will for the protection of his devotees. Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. This Mahavatar Narsingha, this movie was released in US, Mataji. Recently, there was an animated movie.
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
Oh, you saw
Yes,
that?
Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji, we saw.
We saw it.
Okay, we saw it 3 times, Mataji. It was a great festival here in Jammu for around 1 month. Actually, the agents, they were not getting the movie to Jammu because they thought people may not watch it. So then the devotee community, they had to request the director that please bring the movie to theaters, we'll watch it. And then we took a poll and we asked devotees, and we collected around 100-200 devotees who were ready to watch, and it became a big hit in Jammu also. And we watched 3 times, and after the movie we had a wonderful kirtan, sankirtan in the theater. So this happened in many places in India, and what a wonderful preaching was done.
Hari bol. Very nice, Prabhuji. Thanks for
Right?
sharing.
Yeah. So we could see how Lord Narsingha out of his own sweet will came to protect his dear devotee, because Krishna can do anything for the protection of his devotee. But before that, Krishna may test also. Like Mataji was reading Radhesham Prabhu's quote. I think, was it Radhesham Prabhu's quote or Maharaj's quote? That the problems which come in the life, they help us to grow. Was it like this?
Yes, Prabhuji, yes.
Yeah, yes, Mataji. So the problems which come in the world, which come in our life, they are actually, when problems come in our life, so there are 2 kinds of people. One is materialistic people, another is devotees. So what do materialistic people do? They may become frustrated or they may fight with the problems, right? But devotees, they depend on Krishna. They see problems as opportunities from Krishna for us to grow, so that we can grow. And if we see like that, then there is a lot of hope and lot of opportunity for us to grow. And that we have seen in the case of Prahlad Maharaj. How Prahlad Maharaj faced so many difficulties, but he never gave up remembering Krishna. Like Kunti Maharani also prays, Vipada Santu Ta Shashvat Yatra Yatra Jagat Guru. So Kunti Maharani prays, give me problems, because problems in the life means remembering you. Because we generally devotees remember Krishna intensely when problems are there. And remembering you means, seeing you means not seeing this material world again. We may not be on the level of Kunti Maharani praying for the problems. At least I am not on that level that I'll pray for the problems. Already facing so many of them and trying to tackle with them. But at least we can appreciate such devotees, see what is their level, and how Krishna chose them to show the world that what is the level of the devotees and what is the mood of the devotees. Right? Through Prahlad Maharaj, through this Kunti Maharani, Krishna has shown us that how problems can be opportunities to grow. And Pandavas, when problems came in their life, how they grew. They never complained. Oh, we got this Banjar Bhumi, this barren land of of Khandav sorry. No, they turned problems into opportunities. They turned the barren land of Khandav into Indraprasth. They turned problems into opportunities. Prahlad Maharaj turned problems into opportunities. What opportunities he turned into? He forced the Supreme Lord to appear on the earth. And he made, and that made faith of millions of devotees for eternity to increase faith on the Supreme Lord. See how, if Krishna is saying, Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati, I will always protect my devotees. And see how Krishna is protecting his devotees. This Prahlad Maharaj has shown us. And Krishna has shown in different incarnations that how he is coming, and like Vaman Dev, this chapter is on Vaman Dev. If we see Vaman Dev also came for the protection of Bali Maharaj. You may say, what protection? Vaman Dev humiliated Bali Maharaj. He took everything away. No, in one sense, he took everything away, but the whole world, the whole universe saw the humility and devotion of Bali Maharaj. Greatness of a person is known. There is one quotation. Advancement of a devotee is known how he overcomes the provoking situations. Correct? So when the provoking situation came in the life of Bali Maharaj, even his guru said, don't give to him, he is Vishnu and he'll take everything away. But Bali Maharaj chose to follow the principles. When Guru is going against the Shastras, then Guru can be rejected. So Bali Maharaj rejected Guru because Guru was speaking against the Shastras. And Shastra says that when Brahmana comes to you, and you have to give. And if that Brahmana is Lord Vishnu himself, how can you not give him? So he said he will take everything away. Bali Maharaj said, that is my fortune, supreme fortune, if he takes everything away. So that is a surrender. In one sense, he is the king of the demons. But that is external. But what is his mood? That is more important. His mood is mood of surrender, mood of devotion. So this is Bhagavatam. This is the beauty of Bhagavatam. We see the loving reciprocation of the Lord and his devotees. We see the loving reciprocation. We see the love and devotion of the devotees. their surrender, the quality of their surrender, their mood, their devotion, and at the same time, we see how Krishna is protecting them. And how Krishna protected Bali Maharaj? Because Bali Maharaj had become temporarily proud of his possessions because he possessed all the three worlds. So Krishna took everything away from him and protected him from getting proud. So if a devotee, he is getting humiliation, he is getting problems in life, he is getting struggles by which he can take shelter of Krishna, that is protection. That is also protection by the Lord. But we many of the times we do not understand. So if problems, difficulties come in the life, especially in the life of a devotee, he should understand that this is Krishna is protecting us, because Krishna does not want us to become proud, puffed up. Krishna wants us to be humble, protected, and take his shelter in more better way. And then comes the association of devotees, where we can open our heart, where we can share our difficulties. Because without the association of devotees, without discussing our problems, our joys of devotional service with the devotees, we cannot advance in Krishna consciousness. We cannot have direct relationship with Krishna consciousness. We need so many devotees. And more devotees between us and Krishna, more we are safe, more we are protected. The Lord has nothing to do with the material activities. One who understands the appearance, disappearance activities of the Lord is immediately liberated. After giving up his body, he never has to accept a material body, but is transferred to the spiritual world. Tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mamiti. So Arjuna. And one who understands that the activities, uh, pastimes of the Lord, they are transcendental. So that devotee does not have to come back to this material world, to the world of repeated birth, old age, disease, and death. He returns to the spiritual world. And before returning to the spiritual world, he prepares for the spiritual world by regularly associating with devotees. ABCD, associating with devotees, reading and hearing books, chanting with devotees, quality 16 rounds with devotees, and offering everything to Krishna. And he is engaging one's body, mind, and words in glorifying Krishna in the mission of Srila Prabhupada. And thus a devotee prepares himself or herself for going back to Godhead, which is the ultimate perfection of human life. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Anand Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanand ki jai.
Jai, 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 jai. Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Prabhuji. Thank you
Hare
so
Krishna.
much for such a wonderful nectarian class, Prabhu.
Thank you, Mother.
I'm just gonna read a few points that I really got inspired by. You
Yes, Mother.
stressed on Janma Karma Chame Divyam, and you explained the extraordinary position of Krishna's appearance and Leelas. You gave examples of appearance of Lord Nrsimhadev. Then you stressed on problems are opportunities to grow. Sometimes Krishna may take away everything. This is to protect us from pride. And difficulty should be seen as mercy of Krishna to protect us. And without association of devotees, we cannot grow in our devotional life. You also gave us A, B, C, D, where A means association, B is reading, C is chanting, and Prabhu, I didn't get D. Could you please?
Diet
Diet.
of
Okay.
diet.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu. Yeah, I'm going to open the floor for anyone who has any questions or comments.
I'm
Thank
sorry,
you
it was
so.
it was a random class. Hari Gopal Prabhu just told me 2 hours back, so I just read. I told him I'll read the purport, whatever comes out, I will speak.
It was
So
wonderful, Prabhu.
thank you, Mataji.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Dandavat Pranam.
So devotees are free to add any comment, correction, suggestion, or questions. We have 5-10 minutes if you all want.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Dandak Pranam, Srila Prabhupada,
Dandavat
Satya Guru
Prabhu.
Maharaj ki Jai.
Hare
It
Krishna.
was very wonderful to hear you, and as you mentioned, it was a last minute preparation for you, but the class was amazing, Prabhuji. And
Thank you.
I like the last uh, shortcut you mentioned, like A B C D. Like we start our schools from A B C D, but that is a perfect message, which uh, makes us to follow ABCD. Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. And yeah, the takeaway from the class, I can say, I don't have any question really, but uh, the mood of surrender, or mood of devotion, uh, all qualities what you mentioned from Prahlad Maharaj or the all elevated devotees, so that was the takeaway for me from today's class. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for listening.
Hare
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much for this, spontaneous class, I must say, and it was beautiful. I just had a quick question, Prabhuji. You said Kalki Avatar is, I know we all are, have been hearing about that in, Kali Yuga, we will be having Kalki Avatar. Where is it decided and approximately when is he supposed to be coming?
So have you become more eager because of the war engagements in the Middle East and US?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's true.
yes, Mataji. We are always in anxiety in this material world, and when we are hearing Bhagavatam, so we become very eager. So when is Kalki Avatar coming and uh, making the whole world holy? So Mataji, I have heard that Kalki Avatar will be appearing on a white horse. He'll be appearing in Bihar state of India, and he will be appearing in the end of Kali Yuga. That's what I've heard from devotees.
And when is the end of Kali, Prabhuji?
Mataji, Kali Yuga duration is for like 32,000 years, and 5,000 years are over, and for like 27,000 years are left.
Oh,
But
Hari Bol.
recently I heard from some devotee that sometimes the Kali Yuga may shrink, because if the atrocities and the sins they grow up so much, the time duration may become less for Kali Yuga.
thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
In Vrindavan, not in Vrindavan, in Mathura, there's this temple now where Lord Krishna was born. They had a pictorial display of how Kalki Avatar is coming. I didn't see that it was that they mentioned Bihar over there, but so
Okay.
everything is in the east. Huh? I thought he would perhaps come somewhere, some other part of the country.
Yeah, it is there only.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Aravind Prabhuji, thank you so much for the wonderful class. It was very nectarian to hear the wonderful story from you and your realizations. Prabhuji, my question is, you mentioned about Bali Maharaj being the greatest in surrendering, and he also went against his guru Shukracharya, who even saved his life, and it takes a lot of um, conviction to do that. So, how did Bali Maharaj suddenly change because he was part of Samudra Manthan. He was part of the Mohini Murthy. He was bewildered by Mohini Murthy. He was he was trying to take over Indra's abode. So he was doing what demons regularly do, but suddenly he changed into this great devotee. So how can we understand that he became such a great devotee just by seeing Vamanadev? Is that because of seeing the Lord?
Prabhuji, it's a very, very beautiful and very deep question. For this, I need to have a study of 8th canto previous chapters also, which because I'm nowadays reading, I recently completed my Bhakti Vaibhav and 6 cantos now. So I'm not in touch with 8th canto for a long time. So I can do some speculation here if you allow me to do.
Yes, please.
Because Prahlad Maharaj, he was a descendant of Prahlad Maharaj. So we can speculate that there was some tinge of bhakti in the heart. Uh, that can be one thing. And because I don't see any other connection. If any devotee has something to add, please feel free to do that. Because this is what I can see. One connection with Prahlad Maharaj and uh, maybe deep within he had devotion to Krishna, and which was proven at the testing time. Correct, Prabhu?
Yes,
External.
Prabhuji. Also, yeah. So he Prahlad Maharaj was with him, but Prahlad Maharaj is not there at this point when Vamanadev is there. Like only when he gets tied up later,
Then he comes.
he
Yeah.
comes. But then, of course, he's his grandson, so he'll keep on. Must have, because Prahlad Maharaj, it is said that all many generations of him before and after gets kripa from the Lord.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so
So
maybe
maybe
that.
that may be the connection, right?
Yes.
Hey, if we see Vritrasur case also, Vritrasur externally was a demon, but he was in the demon family, but internally he was very much surrendered to Krishna. So he was like Indra was trying to kill him, and Indra was trying to kill him with that Vajra Astra, which was made to kill Vritrasur. Like Maharaj gives a very beautiful description when he speaks on this pastime, my Guru Maharaj. So he says like Indra knew technically from knowledge point of view, Indra knew that this weapon is to kill Vritrasur, but he was lacking faith because he was not a pure devotee. But Vritrasur, who was going to be killed with that Vajra, and Vritrasur had more faith than Indra. Vritrasur was saying, Indra, come on, kill me. Because if you kill me with this weapon, which is given by Lord Vishnu, made out of the bones of Dadichi Muni, it is done under the instruction of Lord Vishnu. So if I am killed by this weapon, I'll get liberated. So he was in more ecstasy. So this is one more way how Krishna is showing the world that what actually a devotee is.
Even Prabhuji, I think of Vibhishanji is also in the same category.
Yeah, absolutely. Vibhishan ji is devotee among the demons. Yes.
And Vitrasur is actually Chitraketu Maharaj, right? So
Chitraketu Maharaj who offended Mother Parvati when Mother Parvati was sitting in the lap of Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva was speaking on Vairagya to the Vairagis, sadhus. So Chitraketu Maharaj was going in the plane and he said, Arey, what Vairagya he is speaking on with his wife on the lap. And then Mother Parvati became very angry and he said, "You rascal, you become a demon immediately." So, yeah. But he had that devotion of the Lord because he was a demigod, and demigods are ultimately devotees only, whether they are karma mishra bhaktas or pure devotees, but they are devotees, so that devotion for the Lord was there. But again, when that difficulty comes in the life of devotees, they become more strong. So when that difficulty, when that curse came in the life of Chitraketu Maharaj, he became a serious, he took birth as a curse, he took birth in the family of demons. But because he had some devotion and that devotion was tested thoroughly, so he became a powerful devotee inside as Vritrasur. Like on the battlefield, he was chastising everybody. The demons, they flew away. He was chastising them. You rascals, you cowards, why you came to fight? And the demigods, they were shooting arrows even on the back. So he chastised demigods. Why you are shooting arrows on them? They are running away. And then he is chastising Indra that you don't have any faith on the weapon you are carrying. It is made by Lord Vishnu. Come on, kill me. I'll get liberated. So that was his mood. Externally, he was a demon, but internally, he was a devotee. Externally, Prahlad Maharaj was also a demon from the demoniac family, but internally, he was such a surrendered soul.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Correct.
Thank you for this manthan, Samudra Manthan. Any other question or comment? Okay, I think it's done.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you.
Prabhuji. Thank you so much for this nectar class and
Thank you.
explaining so
Mataji,
nicely.
I have one request to your good self and all the devotees that whatever I have spoken, so please pray that I can follow it in my practical life, because speaking is very easy after reading and speaking, hearing and speaking. But to put it in the practical life and really follow it, it's a it's it's a task for many lifetimes. So I pray to all the devotees, if you liked, please pray for me that I can follow and I can remain protected from Maya. Thank you very much, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. And you also pray for us that we can follow this. Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Mataji. Definitely. Hare
You
Krishna,
have
Mataji.
some time, Prabhuji? 1 minute or two.
Yeah, yes, Mataji.
So I would like to know, we would like to know how you came into Krishna consciousness, and you're preaching in Jammu, Kashmir
Yeah.
area. So how it is, Prabhuji? It might be
Yes.
difficult for you. So if you would like
Yes.
to share something, Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, I was born in Kashmir in 1983, and I was 7 years old when militancy was on the peak, 1990. So we had to run away during that peak militancy time. We left our land, our house, our everything, cows, etc., and we came to Jammu. So I have seen that difficult part of my when I was when I started understanding the things when I was 7, 8 years old. So we were 8 and 9 of us living in a small rented place in Jammu. We had a lot of struggles. Many of the senior citizens of our community, they lost their lives because of the sunstroke, because Kashmir means the climate will be maximum 25, and Jammu in the summers it is 40, above 40. So many senior citizens, they lost their lives due to that, and many people went through depression, anxieties, and it was a very tough time for our society, for our family. So I saw troubles from the childhood only, Mataji. 8 and 9 of us were staying in a single room. And then gradually we settled up. I did my schooling. And my father was a very pious person. Uh, my father, he was working in police and in Kargil. He was posted in Kargil. in 1993 when I was a student of third standard. He read a Krishna book, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead by Srila Prabhupada. And because he was going through all the miseries of migration, mother having serious cancer, and so many financial challenges at home, so he read that complete book, Krishna of Srila Prabhupada, and he fell in love with Prabhupada. But somehow, because there were no enough devotees in that side, he couldn't get connected to ISKCON. He connected to some other Vaishnava organization, but he had a strong love for Prabhupada. So so he used to tell me about vegetarianism, Krishna consciousness in my early this school days. So then after 12th Mataji, I went to Mumbai for my engineering. So during my engineering in the second year, in my first year, there was a devotee, a lecturer, Satish More, Sri Kishore Prabhu. Sri Kishore Prabhu. I don't know whether you know him. He's a god brother and he stays in US from last many decades. So Sri Kishore Prabhu was a lecturer. He started our regular programs. And then you have been to Mumbai, Mataji? Shama Rasika Mataji?
Yes,
Mataji is
Prabhu.
from
Yes.
Mumbai.
I'm from Mumbai. We are from Mumbai.
Oh, you are from Mumbai only. So you must be knowing Borivali, Gopal Garden
Yeah,
School.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so Borivali St. Francis College, I was doing my engineering. So during our engineering days, this Gopal Garden School was coming up, and
Yes,
Brajbali Prabhu and Gaurang Prabhu, they used to come, and I got connected to that program by that lecturer. And so we had a wonderful Wednesday weekly program. Then we went to Chowpatty. Chowpatty, my first. So when I went to Chowpatty first time, it was a Prerna, the Art of Satisfaction by His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj. So when I saw Maharaj, I thought he's a person coming from the upper planets, and I
Yes.
saw beautiful temple hall, the ecstatic kirtan. I saw beautiful temple hall, beautiful deities, and when we started dancing and 1000 boys dancing together. So during the dance, I was thinking that, oh, this is the place I was searching for. Uh, this is the ultimate thing. This is the ultimate place I should be in. So, and we had a nice, after ecstatic dancing, we had pav bhaji, pineapple halwa, and I was totally, surrendered. Everything was out of the world. Prasadam, dance. So Mataji, then during my engineering, I took Krishna consciousness seriously, read Prabhupada's books, read Bhagavatam during my engineering, and went to many yatras. Uh, During my engineering days, in a week, 3 to 4 days, I used to attend programs, Radha Gopinath Prabhuji, Prerna Festival in Chowpatty, Sunday Feast program in Chowpatty, and 3 to 4 programs a week. And after I completed my engineering, I got placed in Godrej. So 2 years I was working in Godrej, and 1 year I was working in an engineering college, Sardar Patel College. But I was becoming more serious in Krishna consciousness. So we had a wonderful devotee association. I finally thought that I should move to temple. So for 1 year I was in base, IIT base, when I was working in Godrej. So that time Gaurang Prabhu used to conduct weekly program in that base. So then during that base tenure, I thought I should give a try to Brahmachari Ashram. I joined Brahmachari Ashram after 3 years working. That is in 2009. I joined my VTA, Vaishnav Training Academy. So where we used to stay in Chowpatty, and the day we used to go for the job. Morning and evening we were in temple with devotees attending morning program. Evening we had a class by Gaurang Prabhu. So it was a very energetic association. After VTA, we went to BT, Brahmachari training, where we have to leave everything and stay in the temple. So after Brahmachari training was over, then His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj gave a class, and he said, now we have to develop our Vada Govardhan Eco Village. So we have decided that your batch will be going to develop Govardhan Eco Village. So our, Gaurang Darshan Prabhu,
Yes, yes.
Hari Gopal Prabhu, Nimai Leela Prabhu, we are in the same batch. We were in the same batch. So 2010, May, 1st May, we went to Vada and we started things there. I was given the service of cow products. We had cow products. I was doing sales of cow products and I was in the team of guest operations team. Nimai Leela Prabhu, Gaurang Darshan Prabhu, myself, Premanjan Prabhu, Jadu Thakur Prabhu. So we used to take care of guests, take them around Govardhan Eco Village. So we did Bhakti Shastri. We had a wonderful association. We had many schools coming to Govardhan Eco Village. Hundreds of schools came. Wonderful preaching activity. Then after spending 5 years in Brahmachari Ashram, I thought that I should. Pressure from the parents was also there. I was the only son, and I also felt that I should go to Grahastha Ashram and do some preaching activities in Jammu. Then 2014, I came to Jammu and with my parents, and I started preaching. I was assisting ISKCON Jammu in preaching activities, and gradually I did some own tuition classes, got married. After 1 year of marriage, I got an opportunity in Vrindavan Gurukul. So for 2 years, I was teaching in Gurukul. Then I went to Bhaktivedanta Hospital, served as a manager for 2 years. And after 4 years of my tenure in Vrindavan, my father left his body due to COVID. So my mother was alone. I had to come back to Jammu, settle back to Jammu. And then from last 3 years, so I'm in fully into preaching. I do yagyas. I do some small yatras by which I can take care of the family, and the rest of the time I'm reading and taking online classes and preaching. And here I'm in front of you. Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Bol.
Prabhu, that's so wonderful and
Yes.
inspiring. Thank you so much for sharing that. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
This Dandavat pranam to you.
Yes, yes. Koti Koti Dandavat Prabhuji.
You
Yes,
need your
please.
blessings, Mataji. Maya
No,
is very
please.
powerful.
No, Prabhu, please come on our class more often.
Yes.
It will be
Yeah.
so
Please
amazing.
come.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you,
Definitely.
Prabhuji. And you and Shamrasika Mataji have the same guru,
Yes.
Radhanath Swami.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Most of them, like Premalandini
Okay.
Mataji and Vamasivadan Prabhu, we have the same Guru Maharaj. Sandeep Prabhu also
Hari
has
Gopal
coming.
Prabhu.
And Nikunjaras
We are
Prabhu, yes.
the same family, Mataji. We are all Prabhupada ji's grandchildren.
Yes. We
Yes.
are
We are
all Prabhupada's. Yes.
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 Prabhuji, thank you. But it was like, thanks for your dedication. It was
Yeah.
a very sincere dedication, So it is very hard to be without family, it is very hard, But still, you manage that, and
Yeah.
you stick to our your spiritual goals, and followed Guru Maharaj's instruction. That was really admirable, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. And Prabhu, to me, I have special regards for people in Kashmir and their struggles. And I don't have words, Prabhu. I'm just so grateful to you and your
Yeah.
entire family.
Yes. And
Thank you so
you're
much.
the live example, Prabhuji, how to dedicate it to Krishna.
Yes.
Yeah,
We can
instead
look
of
for
so many difficulties. Yeah.
Yeah,
we can always
especially Jammu, where there's Mata's lot of devotees for Mata also. Thank you, man.
Durga
Krishna.
Mata. Durga
I
Mata.
didn't,
You want to say Durga Mata.
I didn't get the last point Mataji said.
Geeta
What was that?
Mataji. So she was, yeah, Mataji, please go ahead. Yeah.
No, I was saying Prabhuji, especially in Jammu, because Sherawali Mata is right there. So wahan pe
Yeah.
there must be kafi devotees for Mata also.
Yeah. Mostly we follow Mata and Lord Shiva. Yeah. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I have one question.
Yes, Mataji.
So you are not practicing your engineering anymore, and you're doing full-time Krishna consciousness?
Yes, Mataji. By my Varna ashram also, na, I couldn't connect to engineering. Job satisfaction, no? What do you call in English? Varnashram. You understand Varnashram? By my
Yes.
Varnashram?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I could be like I go to schools and colleges and give value education. Even my astrologer said that you will be more happy in giving values to people.
Oh.
So I go to colleges, schools, I give value education, and I I do all spiritual activities for my livelihood also, Mataji.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
feel
understand. I
satisfaction
understand.
in
And
yeah.
also, one other thing is
I feel
that
satisfaction in that.
you are from Jambu. So, are you connected with Navyogendra Maharaj there?
Yeah. I'm assisting Navyogendra Maharaj's senior disciples here in Jammu in preaching, Mataji.
And so, does Maharaj is staying in Jambu, right? Mostly.
Maharaj stays in Udhampur. Udhampur, we have a big ISKCON temple. Jammu, we have a small center.
How
But
far
Maharaj
are
now
they? How far is Jambu and Udhampur?
is only 70 kilometers.
Okay.
But Maharaj, most of the times, Maharaj nowadays stays in Vrindavan.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah. Thank you so much. I loved your story. It was very inspirational for us. Very,
Thank you
very
so much.
nice. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
sharing that. Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Hare Krishna.
sometimes being such a comfortable zone, if some difficulty come, we complain or we think, why this is happening with me? But
And
hearing your story, it is so difficult, so inspiring, Prabhuji.
yes, and Prabhu, my
And your
older
father too, yeah. Your father also, he was in police, so that was so admirable also.
sorry,
For
Mataji.
nation, yeah.
Yes, Madhu.
And Prabhu, my brother, he served in Indian Army. He's a retired colonel, and most of his life, and a very significant part of my older brother. My younger brother is a brahmachari.
Oh.
Kanai Thakur
Yeah.
Prabhu, you might know Prabhuji him. Kanai
Yeah.
Thakur
Sorry?
Prabhu. Kanai
Kanai
Thakur
Thakur.
Prabhu.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's my younger brother, and my older brother, he served in army. Most of his life he was in Kashmir, and we have heard so many trials and tribulations and all sorts of things you all go through. So koti pranam Prabhuji to all of you, all Kashmiris.
We are ultimately saved by Srila Prabhupada Mataji by giving us shelter in his beautiful family.
Yes,
So
Prabhuji.
please pray for us so that we can do some preaching activities here in Jammu, and at the same time I am protected from Maya in devotional service. And it was a wonderful uh, experience to share with all of you. So it will be, I would love to speak to you more and more. Thank you so much, Ma.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Yeah, actually, when we listen about Jammu and Kashmir, every time the terrorist and those all activities comes in our mind. But
Yes.
you know, Prabhuji, now we know like we can catch hold of you and just visit sometimes to Jammu and Kashmir. Hare Krishna.
Kashmir is a quite safe place now, and people have been visiting. You know Vishwarup Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji, we heard.
Vishwarup Prabhu will be coming in first week of April. He'll be here for a couple of days, and then he'll go to Kashmir and stay there for a long time. And last year we had Deen Bandhu Prabhu, Prabhupada
Yes, Prabhuji.
disciple.
Yeah, Prabhu, Deen Bandhu Prabhu came our home. Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah, I remember.
Okay,
Yeah.
Deen Bandhu
Yeah.
Prabhu, he was for 1 week he was in Kashmir.
Mhm.
I think more, I think 10, 15 days he was in Kashmir. He stayed at my home also for 2 days. So devotees keep coming, and you can, anytime you want to visit, you can tell me and I can take you around.
Yes,
You're all
Prabhuji.
welcome.
Thank you so much. Hari Bol.
Thank you,
Hari Bol.
Prabhuji. And Gaurang Darshan Prabhu also visit here, Prabhuji, in Washington, D.C.
Oh,
yeah, so
Gaurang
last-
Darshan Prabhu, he's a very close friend of mine. We joined together.
from last 2 years he's visiting.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your association. And yes, we'll be in touch with the next class.
Yes, Mata.
Thank you so
Definitely.
much.
Thank you, Prabhu, for this
Dandavad.
for a nice
Anybody
class.
has any question or comment?
I have a question for to Prabhuji. Prabhuji, when do you guys think we can open a center in Kashmir?
Prabhuji, we have a small center in Kashmir, but we are struggling with that. Because we are struggling that some full-time devotee can stay there and preach, we have a difficulty in that. So,
Okay. I mean, I have so much regard to Sharda Peeth in Kashmir, and
Sharda Peeth,
because
okay.
everything originated, everything came from Sharda Peeth, right? So it's,
Okay.
I hope, I don't know if in my lifetime or maybe next lifetime, I wish we
We
have
have Prabhupada's shelter, so we can travel together.
very
Yes,
nice.
Prabhuji.
Thank you for
Thank you.
sharing your story, Prabhu. Very, very inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Arvind Prabhuji, can you tell us about your family? Do you have kids?
Yes, Prabhuji. I have mother, I have my wife, and I have one kid. His name is Chaitanya. So he got his childhood training in Vrindavan only. He was 6 months old when we went to Vrindavan. So now he is 9 years old. So initial 4 5 years, 5 years he spent in Vrindavan making
Very nice.
circumambulation of Prabhupada Samadhi. So he's a fortunate soul. So I'm fortunate to have him.
Haribol.
Very well, Prabhuji.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Mataji, can we stop? I have a
Yes,
class.
Prabhuji.
Yes,
Sorry
yes,
for
Prabhuji.
delay.
We went beyond time. Yeah, sorry, Prabhuji.
No problem, no problem. It was my pleasure, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank
I'm
you
always
very much,
at service.
Prabhuji.
Vancha
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank
kalpatarubhyascha
you.
Rupesthi
kripa
Papayo,
Sitatam
Patitanam,
Pavanebhyo
Pavanebhyo,
Pavanebhyo
Yeah.
Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah Anantakoti Vaishnav Vrinda ki
Jai,
jai
Jai,
Srimad
Srila
Bhagavatam ki jai
Jai,
Srila
Jai,
Prabhupada ki
Jai,
jai
Yeah.
Grace Krishna Ananda
Krishnananda
Prabhu ji
Prabhu
ki
ki jai.
jai
Ki
Yeah.
Jai.
Jai,
all assembled devotees ki jai
Ki
Hare
Yes.
Krishna
Jai.
Dandavat
Hare
Pranam Prabhu Priya
Krishna,
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare
Hare,
Haribol.
Hare
Hari
Bol,
Bol, Hari Bol.
Hare Bol. Thank you, everyone.